India's manufacturing sector reached a 14-month high in June, with the HSBC S&P Global India Manufacturing PMI surging to 58.4 from 57.6 in May. This marks one of the strongest expansions since April last year, driven largely by robust export orders, especially from the US, which climbed at the third fastest pace in survey history. This surge in global demand propelled output and triggered record-breaking hiring levels, with factory staffing rising at the fastest rate ever recorded by the survey. Amid this strong performance, input cost inflation eased to a 4-month low, even though some iron and steel prices climbed. Companies were still able to pass on costs to customers, though at a more moderate rate compared to May. Business confidence remains upbeat, but eased slightly to an 8-month low as manufacturers cited worries about intensifying competition, inflation, and shifting consumer preferences. India stands out in the broader Asian economic landscape, where many countries are struggling under US tariff uncertainty. A parallel Reuters report shows that factory activity in other major Asian economies, such as China, South Korea, Indonesia, and Vietnam, remain subdued or in contraction. Yet India's manufacturing resilience underscores its growing attractiveness as a global production hub. The exceptional rise in export-driven orders, elevated output, and unprecedented hiring highlight India's evolving industrial strength. Still, export momentum could be tested as looming US tariff negotiations related to auto, steel, and farm goods remain unresolved ahead of 9th July deadline. Input costs and competitive pressures are manageable for now, but inflation and global trade risks could challenge sustained growth. In summary, India's factory growth in June reflects a potent mix of international demand, domestic resilience, and strategic positioning. Yet it must navigate global headwinds and policy uncertainties to maintain this momentum.